Well, hunger in America does not look like the images we have unfortunately grown accustomed to seeing in developing nations. In this country, we've never had a famine, yet hunger is still all too real. In this week's cover story, our Courtney Dehoff takes us to the back roads of Oklahoma to meet a woman who's made it her life's mission to eliminate hunger in the heartland.
For Carolyn Craven, her days start early. A school bus driver for Meridian Technology Center, she spends her mornings bringing students from rural Payne County into the tech center.
Thank you.
Where she also works with culinary arts students in the snack bar. A job she enjoys, but serves as the means to a much greater end.
Hi, how are you?
Today, Carolyn is gathering up coats from Meridian's culinary arts class. Culinary arts student Emily Eller says why the class chose to help Carolyn for their yearly community service project.
It's Families Helping Families, and we decided to do this project. She came in and spoke to our class about what she does to help the community, and I don't know, I just really took it to heart. I think we all did. She made a big impact on us, and so we just decided that we would do what we could to donate clothing and toys and different things like that to help her in her efforts in helping the community. It makes me feel different than any other project I've ever worked on. It excites me to know that I'm not just doing something to help myself, I'm actually reaching out and touching other lives.
Donations Carolyn needs for her time away from work.
Bye.
After taking students home for the day, a new life begins. While her job at Meridian helps pay the bills, her true passion lies in helping people, over 600 a week, right here at her home in Kearney, Oklahoma.
We're just families helping families. There are no paid employees here. We're glad to say that. And we have fun at it, and basically we just help people.
Helping people in a big way. Carolyn and volunteers prepare a shopping experience right out of her garage for people that simply couldn't afford basic essentials any other way.
Many of them are grandparents raising grandchildren. Some of them are children that's raising their siblings, elderly, disabled, people that are out of a job. Right now, a lot of people are out of a job, and we have some that had come in, and you can tell it's really hard for them to come because they've never had to do this before. From all walks of life here. Their need may not be, they may not come in every month, and then we have those that need to come in every month. We catch people that fall through the cracks. We don't do this according to how much money you make. A lot of people come in here that are just simply in between jobs. 50% of our clientele are low income, 50% are. Here is a place that anyone can come. There's no one here to help the working person. And that's my heartbeat, is helping that working person that just needs a little help.
Carolyn and Families Helping Families helps people in rural Oklahoma areas. People that may simply have the wrong address, she says.
Right in this area, there are miles and miles of rural area that have the wrong address. A lot of food banks they can go into if they have the right zip code or the right address. If I were doing this according to a zip code or the town you're from, anyone across the street couldn't come here. That's what makes so many food pantries in different areas so vital.
Even though the food pantry is out of Carolyn's home, she says it would not be possible without the hard work of volunteers like Phyllis Rodman.
Wherever they need me. Right now, there's a box of eggs that need to be washed, and I'm standing back a little because the water is so cold. But sometimes I help Belva sack the groceries, and certainly when all of the clients come, we help hand them out and minister to them in whatever ways that we can. Help people that are in need. A God calling for Carolyn, and she has just invited all of us to be a part of this ministry.
A women's ministry that makes the food pantry possible, and Carolyn says sparked this passion for giving within her heart.
I belong to the Oklahoma Women's Ministries, and I love the fact that they claim me and they let me do this through them. But I had no idea the fund that was outside of the church. And I've learned that giving has been the most enjoyable thing I have ever done. And people give back to me. And that's one of the hardest things that I learned here. We learn to give and know that for so many years we would refuse to take a donation. And I went to church one Sunday and they preached on that, and I found out that when I didn't take from those people, that I was robbing them of an opportunity for God to bless them.
All the food and supplies in the pantry come from giving people, whether it's people donating their last pennies, school organizations, or large food distributorships. Carolyn says it all makes a big difference in her clients' lives. Clients like Curtis Morrison.
It just helps out with extra stuff that, like the cleaning supplies and stuff, just regular stuff we would just do without. It's just not necessary. And we make it, but we're on a fixed income. When I first came here, I need some help. But you get treated like a person, and you're a person coming in and going out. We had to make some repairs at home, had to, and it was emergency. We didn't know a hot water tank was going to go out. We weren't going to really have a birthday party for one of my kids, and they really don't understand, hey, let's wait till next month to have your birthday. And they knew, and they had saved a birthday cake. And so we had the little napkins and the plates and the cake, everything that we wouldn't have got to have.
For Carolyn, that is what it's truly about, giving people something that they shouldn't have to go without. This Oklahoma woman, who is a bus driver by morning,
Everyone doing good?
has truly become a hero by day for so many people.
Well, if you don't know for sure, it's a good day, huh?
If there ain't